From Vince Scully Avenue, welcome to Dodger Stadium. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Man, Singy, he was on a whole different level in his last game. What an effort.
Yeah, Boog, he had that look in his eye from the jump. Really had the hitters guessing all day. So much confidence on the mound and the stats.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about to get underway. And today's starter, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Ground ball right side. Freeman steps on the bag, and an easy out to start the game. Let's take a look at the Padres lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Xander Bogaerts in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. He swings and fouls one off.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 down, base is empty. And a base hit up the middle.
Batting third, the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
So man aboard, 1 down, and it's Tatis at the plate. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Bogaerts, the base runner at first with 1 out. Ground ball left side, could be 2. To second, there's 1. On to Freeman, double play, inning over. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. And we're back. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Paul Skeens. Chris, it's a little more common these days, but still, he's a strikeout per inning type of guy.
Well, I hear you about the strikeouts. A lot more guys striking out today, but when you consider having the ability to get that strikeout, particularly when you need it, a man on third, less than 2 outs, situations where, yeah, maybe you're not a real high strikeout guy, but just knowing you have the swing and miss stuff in a big spot, I think it's real critical, and he's got it.
And that one in the air, center field. Merrill makes the grab, 1 away. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And down towards the bottom of the lineup, hitting 8th here, Tommy Edman.
And Boog, he's a fun at bat to watch. I mean, definitely a threat whenever he's got that bat in his hands. But for me, it's all about the mechanics. They're so sound. And when he gets his foot down on time and starts his swing, so much consistency, that bat stays in the zone for a long time, and he squares up the baseball a lot.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
1 out, base is empty. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with the high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Babe Ruth, the next to hit, takes outside. And he swings through that one.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Two down, nobody on. That one not close. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. We played an inning, no score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's Machado. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Dives, and he can't hang on. Still able to get it there in time. So they get the first out of the inning.
This is what it's all about on that right side of the diamond when you've got the first baseman involved and the pitcher as well. First baseman does a great job, knocks the ball down, gets away from a little bit, doesn't panic. The pitcher's exactly where he's supposed to be. Nice feed and a nice play for the out.
Digging in, Jackson Merrill on the ground to first. Freeman takes it to the bag. Two down, bases empty. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. Yamamoto, 26 years old, and they traded for him earlier this year. Rips one to right, and Acuna able to make the grab. Padres go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's Jose Ramirez. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
That's in for a strike at 95. 0-2. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
Skeens with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. That just misses, and it's 1-2.
Some pitchers can go out there and rip off a month or two of incredible starts, and right now it looks like he's in one of those grooves. Really fun to watch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Hayward makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth.
It's Aaron Judge now. And now you're dealing with a player who has won multiple MVPs in his career, Sengi. Judge working through some struggles lately. And a foul ball.
Yeah, they say baseball's a game of failure, and that's true even for longtime major leaguers. Sometimes you'll have tough stretches just like this, but he's an experienced vet. He'll probably right the ship soon.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Seeing if he could get Judge to chase right there. Now 1-2. Hard hit right side. Steps on first for the out.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitcher's arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. We'll move to the third with no score. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Yamamoto back to work. Off the mark there. Ball one. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
1-1.
Well, Boog, the story's been told that Yamamoto's bag of tricks is an actual bag that he carries around. Inside the bag, he keeps a yoga mat, wooden blocks, tiny soccer balls, and mini javelins. He uses all of that just for his warm-up routine.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Yamamoto's warm-up includes doing headstands and walking on his palms. He uses blocks to work on body positioning, hurls mini soccer balls into a wall to warm up his arm, and then heads to the field to throw mini javelins. I don't think anyone else is stealing his pregame routine anytime soon.
Here's a 1-2. And that's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
Here's Elias Diaz. He's someone that really beats up on right-handed pitching. The lefties, however, give him a little bit more trouble. That clips the corner. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Cronenworth gets his lead at first with nobody out.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. And that should quiet this home crowd. His 7th home run of the season. It's 2-0.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spit on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here's Jason Hayward.
Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games.
And a strike in there.
It can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Yamamoto ready to fire now. And that one is downstairs. 1-1. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Falling behind 2-1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
Really consistent release point. He's been able to pitch up and down and have excellent command at both locations.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Smith gathers, throws, in time to get him. One away in the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Luis Ariz stands in. First pitch misses.
1-0.
Still only one out here in the inning. That's in there, and the count is 1-1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
The 1-2. Way high.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
You usually are going to see that inside fastball a little longer coming in from the opposite side, but that pitch really got in on him right there. I mean, that's a well-thrown pitch. Tough to do anything with that in terms of getting the hands through and the sweet spot of the bat to the baseball.
Ball one to Bogarts.
That's a ball.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0. He's put himself in a really good spot.
And there's the strike. A little out front there as he swings through it. Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Next offering is down low.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. Here's Acuna now.
The right field, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Acuna with an uncharacteristic stretch of poor play lately. That one ripped. Up against the wall and brings it in.
He was all over that fastball right there. I tell you what, if he gets under it just by a fraction of an inch or a little bit more, that's way back.
And here comes Tommy Edman. And a swing and a line drive into right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. And up to the plate is Will Smith. That's a ball. Tried the sweeper.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That's a base hit, and that turns the lineup over.
All over that one right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
So the batting order turns over. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside low, and that's ball one. And another ball.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Cal Ripken Jr. waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with one swing if he gets the chance.
And ball four, two aboard.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Now batting, shortstop.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's a big power threat, Cal Ripken Jr. And that misses. And that's ball one.
Ball one, no strike.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Smith over at second. Ohtani at first. 2 out of the inning. And a foul ball makes the count 2-1. Just off the inside edge.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in. And he spits on that one.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. O'Hearn, and they tag him out. Dodgers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Welcome back as we take a check of the current standings.
Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that's outside. 1-0. Fernando Tatis Jr. signed by the White Sox 2015 for $700,000. And then eventually moved in the James Shields trade in June of 2016. And a 1-1. Swing and a ball popped up. Ripken. And there's one down.
The third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Here's Manny Machado. Grounded out his first time up. There's the strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Ground ball up the middle. And he'll be safe at first.
Well, from the time you're a little leaguer, you're taught to hustle out of the box and give it a full sprint through the base regardless of how you hit it. And he didn't make great contact, but the effort was there, and he earns the base hit.
Merrill stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Lifted in the air down the left side. Puts it away for the out. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Now at the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 1 so far.
Counts 1-0.
In the dirt. Just off the outside edge. Now 2-0. The other way, and it goes just foul. On the ground, right side. Sends it to first, and that'll do it. Padres leave one, but they hold the 2-0 lead. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year. And that one fouled off.
He's been pitching well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
Swings and misses, went with the sweeper.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. Hayward balls it in, and there's one away.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Fly to left his first time. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Aaron Judge at the plate. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Pitch misses outside, and it's 1-0. Ramirez leads off first with one away.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That's inside. Man at first, one away. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hasn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Up the middle. Oh, great stop. In time. Got it. 1 left for L.A., and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Fastball for a strike. Next pitch downstairs. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now.
Well, that's pretty much the dream 2-strike curveball. If you're the pitcher, hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path. And they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate. So that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
Diaz now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. High in the air, out to right. Acuna there. They got it for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 22, Jason Hayward.
Jason Hayward will hit next. He's 0 for 1. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Hayward, a former Gold Glove winner, 35 years old, and he's usually in right, today starting in left. And there's a foul ball.
Boog, if I was to break it down and make it simple, I would say right field's kind of a chill spot compared to left field. Left field's that second hot corner, in my opinion.
That one missing inside. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're up 2-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Ronald Acuna Jr.
No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
You know, these Dodgers need to bring up the quality of their at-bats and specifically their swings. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Out to short. Bogarts with the throw to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tommy Edman at the plate. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball there. The Dodgers trailing by 2. Last half of inning number 5. And that one moves his feet. Strike 3. Skeen says sit down. The batter now will be Will Smith. 1 for 1 with a single so far. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That one fouled off.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly. They're still down. It's Tuesday. Welcome back to the ballpark as we check out the current playoff picture.
Arias.
Yamamoto back to work. Liner snagged at first.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Strike 1.
1-1.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. His righty-lefty splits there. And that's in the dirt.
No strike.
And a swing and a miss there.
He's going to have to make sure that he stays patient because he is the focal point in that lineup. They're going to pitch him tough. They're going to pitch around him. And when he doesn't see other guys doing anything, what you can do is become a little too aggressive and chase out of the zone.
2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air right field. He just missed it. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And that's the 3rd out. So they make short work of him there. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Back here in L.A., bottom of the 6th inning. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
So back in 2023, Shohei hit a home run, stole a base, and had a scoreless pitching outing in the same game. You'll never guess the last person to do it.
Pablo Sandoval.
Oh, you're good.
I feel like I've heard that one before. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still finds a way to get off a throw. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. And next for L.A., Cal Ripken Jr. Tap foul at the plate. So the Dodgers are going to have to try and come from behind and try and get that offense going. In the air, right field. Tatis sizing this one up. 2 down.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Now a high fly ball out to left center. Hayward on the move. And that'll do it. And we're back. New inning getting started. Here's Manny Machado now. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
You know, these Padres, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
That one misses in the dirt. And misses inside. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Line to left and foul ball. Just off the inside edge.
Looks like he was trying to get to the front door with that curveball. It's definitely a finesse pitch, but it backed up a little bit on him and stayed inside.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Grounds one to short. Cal gets it over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen.
Now pitching for
New pitcher for the Dodgers, Andrew Miller.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
And that's off the inside edge. And that is ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Next offering is in for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
And there's a ball. Hit in the air, center field. Judge settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
the first baseman, Ryan O'Hearn.
So digging in now for San Diego, Ryan O'Hearn. 0 for 2 in this one. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. On the ground right side, and that's just foul. 2 outs. Swings through that.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Two down, nobody on. Good job to fight that one off. Two now. And they'll do it again. 2 out, space is empty. The next offering misses. And now it's filled up 3-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Padres go down quietly as they're unable to add. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule. That one to first. He'll do it himself. And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th.
Now
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Judge at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Action in the pen down there. Robert Suarez, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Matsui, a left-hander, also throwing. Strike 2. The Padres up by 2 here, the bottom of the 7th. Judge rips that one, and it's into the gap. Makes the turn and heads for second. And Aaron Judge cruising into second. He's got a double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Paul Skeens won't go any further tonight.
Now pitching for
The new pitcher in the game, Yuki Matsui.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
1 out. Runner, Dave Roberts turning to his bench for a new bat. Kike Hernandez.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
Ripped to short. Tosses to first. Got the out.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a miss. That is strike two.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
That missed by a lot. 1-2 to count. That one missed. Judge stands at second with 2 gone. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Tying run at the plate. Tommy Edman would be next. Big bat with a potentially huge opportunity. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. He swung over top of the curveball.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out. That's an outstanding job of taking that, executing, and getting out of a tough inning.
We're at the top of the 8th. Now here's Jake Cronenworth.
A little surprised we don't see a pinch hitter here with the lefty-lefty matchup.
Miller, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, a former first-round pick back in 2006. Hit weekly on the ground, and he handles it himself for the out.
Good late bite on that slider, got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what it was supposed to do.
And now it's Elias Diaz. His homer earlier is responsible for the only runs they've scored in this one.
Yeah, forget small ball. They're kind of living and dying by the long ball so far in this one.
That one finds the corner. 0-1. And that one ripped to left. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
So digging in, Jason Hayward. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
And a swing and a miss, and that's that. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top 2-0. Back here at Chavez Ravine, stepping in, Tommy Edman.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on.
Fought off foul. Next offering upstairs. And it's fouled off. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. One gone to the bottom of the eighth.
We talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Will Smith to the plate. Swing and a ground ball out to short. On to O'Hearn. And that quickly 2 away.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's one of the best players in the game. Outside. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That's a ball. Went with the sweeper.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
And another ball. Cal Ripken Jr. on deck, hoping for a chance to hit in the inning.
And if he gets up, Boog, big time power, he could tie the game with just one swing. Just doesn't seem to want to throw him a fastball.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
And up next for Los Angeles, Cal Ripken Jr. 0 for 3, a fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Ohtani around second, headed for third. Headed for the plate. He'll score.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball. And now looking for some 2-out magic. Most likely going to need a hit to even this thing up. There's a runner on third. Have a good secondary lead. Anticipate the ball in the dirt. Be ready to score however you can.
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Now the left fielder, Babe Ruth. And that's down and away. With a single base runner, because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. The tying run is 90 feet away. And it's even up.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that's in for a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next offering upstairs.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Ripken on third with 2 out. And a swing and a miss. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We go to the 9th. So here's the Padres DH, Luis Arias.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
Just missed.
1-0.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. 1 for 3. here comes the Dodgers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Andrew Miller done for the night, and he leaves in a one-run game. New pitcher coming on. We'll be back in a minute.
Now pitching for
So they
the
turn to their closer, Roki Sasaki.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And that one upstairs, ball one. And that is out of play. In the dirt. On the ground, could be two. To second, there's one. A double play on the first batter. He faces in relief.
Hey, they played the matchup right there. Worked out perfectly. Got the ground ball double play, and that changes the complexion of this inning entirely.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. And the pitch a little bit low, ball one.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the ninth, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Crowd locked in right now. One-run game here in the ninth. Shoots a line drive single into right center.
the third baseman, number 13, Manny.
Here comes Manny Machado. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Ruth sizes this one up, squeezes it, and that is that. One left for San Diego as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead.
Now pitching for
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Jason Adam.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Well, one-run game. Jose Ramirez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
Oh, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Late on that fastball.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base. Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
0-2 the count.
One-run game, bottom 9. Pitch
Ball,
misses,
2 strikes.
and the count 1-2.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
And there's the ball. Tying run at first, the winning run at the plate. Missed with a changeup, and now it's 3-2. Enrique Hernandez in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Gassed it right by him. He's 2 outs away. And at the plate for the... So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Masataka Yoshida, a critical at bat in this game for him. Swung on, belted. Going back on this one. Drops into the glove. Runner tagging from first. Throw to second. Not in time. He's there easily. So they're down to their final out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. trying to deliver as the hero. And that misses. Ball 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And no one can get there. Runner from second crosses the plate. A big 2-out hit and the game is tied.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
So runner at second, 2 down. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. First pitch, and he just misses. The winning run on second base. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
And that one is lifted in the air. Merrill under it. Brings it in. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Now into the game, Dalton rushing. He takes over as the new first baseman. Here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
Listen, there's absolutely no reason to pitch to this guy right here. You nibble, you see if he'll expand his zone, but don't give him anything to hit. If you walk him, not a big deal. You have a double play opportunity set up.
And there's one away.
Now back, the first baseman.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Pinch running here, Tyler Wade. Next for the Padres, Ryan O'Hearn.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Here's a high chopper. And he takes it himself for the out.
the batter number 9. Second baseman, Jake.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Just missed. Gets the outside corner with that one. Next pitch is downstairs. Elias Diaz would be next if they can extend the inning.
And he's homered already, so I'm sure he'd love a chance to do some more damage here.
Two down, go ahead run and scoring position. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
On to the bottom of the 10th. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Will Smith.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
Adam back to work. Right down to shoot. It's 0-1.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And ball one. This guy's got good power. With one swing, he can win it for him.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Fouls it off. Still 1-2.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike. Well done behind the dish.
No, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
And another ball. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
This is one of those situations where the pitcher may not really want to deal with the guy in the box, and you got to be aware of that. Take your walk. I couldn't do it, but I think he can.
Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
So up next, Cal Ripken Jr. Lots of pop at the plate. Outfield playing back almost on the warning track. That misses. 1-0. Fouled off down the right side. Winning run stands at second. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. That one missed.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
And that's downstairs and outside. Babe Ruth, the kind of bat that can make a big impact if they can keep it going here. 3-2 now. So now 2 on and 2 outs.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Robert Suarez.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Robert Suarez.
And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Here's the left fielder, Babe Ruth. 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. On the corner for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And fouled off. Two on, 2 outs. In the dirt, blocked. Runners hold tight. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Bullpen action for the Padres. Jeremiah Estrada, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Winning run in scoring position with 2 away. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the throw. Here comes Edman around third. Tag, got it. They cut down the winning run, and we will play on.
Wow, can't argue too much with sending him home, trying to win it in extra innings. No one likes to play these extended games. It's taxing on the bullpen. But stellar defense prevailed that time. The tag just got him in time, and we'll play on.
The 11th inning set to get underway. So digging in now for San Diego, Elias Diaz. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Swinging a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
Not a bad outcome in that spot. The runner moves up to third, and now they have a chance to drive in the go-ahead run. It's not a hit, but at the end of the day, it's a good at-bat, especially when you're playing extra innings.
Now the left fielder, Jason Hayward.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And the Dodgers will go to the bullpen. Left-hander out of the bullpen, Mark Davis.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. With the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes. Lifted in the air, center field. Squeezes it. Here comes the runner from third. He scores. That's a big sacrifice fly, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Designated hitter, Luis Arroyo.
And now the DH, Luis Arraez. First pitch misses. Right through there for a strike. That one the other way, and it stays fair. Around first, heading for two. And he's in with a stand-up double.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed with his ability to let the ball travel, go back up the middle and the other way. Sometimes when you step in the box during the game, you get a little anxious and you get away from that. But so far, I've seen him stay consistent with his pregame preparation.
And a dangerous hitter coming up to hit in Xander Bogaerts. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
0-1.
Runner at second, two down. That one misses. Now 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So one run on one hit. No errors and a runner left. Last shot here as we go. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
For the Dodgers, the third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
That's through there for a strike.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
Not even close there. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
The center fielder, number 99.
Here is Aaron Judge. 1 for 4 with a double. Whoa, over his head to the backstop. Ruth up to third on the wild pitch.
Heads up base running right there. Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
Judge waits. That one at triple digits. The 1-1. And Judge spoils that one. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
So it's their last chance in this one. Dalton rushing. Digs in now. Taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. Fought off foul. Suarez is just one strike away.
Ball one.
Good eye right there.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. A 1-run lead. And the home team trying to pull it out. And that one misses up and in. And the count's even at 2. The other way. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Padres take game 1 of the series on the road.
Well, I love the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight to secure this win, but it's what you got to do over the course of a season if you want to be a championship ball club.
A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long